Well, good morning and welcome back to more Fou-Lu. We'll go ahead and activate this thing, I guess. Do you want to warp to the inner sanctum of the castle? Yes? Again, I don't know if this is going to, end what I was doing with Fou-Lu in 15 seconds, or if it's going to take, 30 minutes. I have no idea. But I guess we'll find out. Am I just going to kill an emperor and then move on? Maybe. Alright, this looks more dungeony. This actually reminds me a lot of the final dungeon in Breath of Fire 3, actually. Got some moon tears, so that's top-level healing item. My business lies elsewhere. Okay, fair enough. There's some guards that aren't going to go very far. Who goes there? Oh, you poor saps. An Imperial troop, individual combat strength is low. Okay, so yeah, we fought these guys. Interestingly, we did not fight these guys as Fou-Lu. We fought them as Cray. And I think also as Urshan. So, that's just neat. Well, we'll just punch him. Yeah, you're dead. Try and hurt me. Oh, ow. You got countered. Cool, we got a healing herb. I can heal that 30 damage that they did to me with a 300 damage restoring item. Honestly, I'm not sure why they even had me fight that guy. You can tell that this place was built by Fou-Lu. It's got so much opulence. Is that even the correct word? I don't know. The 13th Emperor of the Fu Empire. Yuna, I say, are you there, Yuna? Yes, Your Highness, right here. It would appear that something is happening. Would it not, Yuna? It would indeed, Highness. I shall go investigate the disturbance myself. Yuna? Are you certain we need not surround ourselves with guards? We are concerned for our safety. Well, Highness, I'm afraid that all the guards in the world wouldn't make much difference should the God Emperor appear. Do not worry, Highness. Why, between your power and that of the Dragon Slayer, I'm sure that not even the God Emperor can stand before you long. Besides, I, your ever faithful and devoted servant, will lay down my life if needed to protect you by confining the Lord Emperor in a web of magic. Please, Highness, let your heart be at ease. Very well. We are counting on you, Yuna. Oh, Yuna's totally gonna betray this guy. Calling it now. Yeah, these soldiers mean nothing to Fou-Lu. Well, if it isn't Fou-Lu, the God Emperor, allow me to congratulate you on your triumphant return, Your Majesty. Yeah, no, shut it. Be gone. Thou art no concern. Our business be with thy master. Well, I'm afraid I can't let you through, Majesty. Today, your journey ends here. Do not worry, we will merely seal off your power and return you to your place of rest. Yeah, about that. Alright, so we've got Elite Troop, invulnerable as long as its barrier holds. We got Evoker and Diviner. Alright. Let's try hitting the Diviner first then. You need to... Oh, you need the dragon's power in order to break the barrier, I think is what it said there. I did not read it fast enough. I'm going to try hitting these guys again to make sure that I don't need to turn into a specific dragon. Because I did not read what it said fast enough. It's not going to come back. Great, okay. Alright, well, they're gonna start just hitting me with really... They're gonna start hitting me real hard here, so that's gonna be a problem. Well, I'm glad I saved, because I can foresee this going very poorly, purely because it seems to require a specific mechanic. I don't know if it requires a specific dragon or not. That's the problem. So we're just gonna go full balls to the wall here and go Tyrant and use that, cause yeah, I'm not testing it. I don't want to accidentally lose here purely because I did the wrong thing. Yeah, good luck with that. They're going to concentrate again. Yeah, I believe the thing with concentrate and focus is that it only affects your next attack. So that, like, as soon as these guys use a magic attack, that concentrate will go away. Okay. We'll just do a dark wave and see if that works. And I already showed this off, so the moment it allows me to skip... I showed this off in the previous episode, so the moment it allows me to skip, I will go ahead and do so. There we go. Let's see if this works. Yep, okay, that worked. Alright, I'm gonna bet you probably could have used any dragon magic there, and dragon breath there, and it would have worked, but I wasn't gonna test it. So... we'll just do that. And what now? Well, I suppose I should have known better. It would appear that here, in this castle you built, your powers have fully returned. Well, then, far be it for me to stand in your way, Majesty. Yeah, teleport away. Alright, I am a little hurt. You know what, screw it. Wisdom fruit and whatnot are not, like, unique items by any means. Neither are multivitamins. So I'm not that concerned about just using them. Now, I believe we are coming up on what I think is the final bit of censorship that they did between the two versions. And I'll bring it up when it happens here. I have been awaiting your return, O great lord. I'm sure you have. Thou hast forgotten our promise. Thou hast not fulfilled the promise. Majesty, how can you say that? Of course we have not forgotten. Now that you have returned, why, the empire is yours. I would never think of... Enough. Thine prattle tires us. Be gone. Oh, you have stabbed me. This is the Dragon Slayer. I did it. I killed a god. My blood? Ha! What of your promise now? It is old and meaningless, just like you. Now this belongs to me. Foolish mortal. Okay, so this is where that censorship happened. Yeah, so they cut an entire scene there. Before this transition into going back to Ryu, what would happen there is, and I do suggest just looking this up and seeing it, but in the Japanese version, I believe he pulls the sword out of himself and decapitates the Fu Emperor, Soliel. And then we get to see Yuna off to the side cackling before he teleports away. All of this is actually kind of important things to happen, and I think it's the only important thing that actually got censored out. Like the fact that Sias is a drunk, who cares? The weird scenes of Ryu seeing the two girls in the party bathing, like, that's fine to get rid of. Also, Ursula dropping Trow to prove, in fact, that she is a woman to the sailors, also perfectly fine to get rid of. This game has enough weird, like, sexist and also kind of racist undertones already. I'm perfectly fine with a lot of this stuff getting cut out. And it's weird because none of the rest of the series has any of those undertones, so it's just this one so far. So it's just a weird take. It's a very weird take for this series. Looks like you got one, Ryu. Yup. What happened? Did you fall asleep? No, just feeling the God Emperor, killing people. Ryu, I don't know if I've told you this before, but I think I'm in love with... Okay, so this is another censorship thing. Or this is another translation thing. In the actual Japanese here, she is not saying that she's in love with Cray. She's saying that she respects Cray like he's an elder brother. I don't know where they got this translation. But it is very, very misleading. But I know he doesn't feel the same way about me. I mean, ever since we were kids, he and Alina have been really close. I always figured they would get married someday. He's been like a brother to me. I think maybe I look up to him more than I love him. I mean, he's strong. There's nothing he can't do. He's funny. But now that we've been traveling together so long, I realize something. He gets confused, angry, hurt, just like me. Ryu's really sucking at fishing when I'm not controlling him. It doesn't look like they're biting today, does it? Well, maybe we should be getting back. I don't know, this whole conversation seemed kind of pointless, Nina. Remember to keep your fishing spots clean, pick up your trash. Alright, that's an interesting sign to have. Who built this sign? Clearly someone's been here before. Alright, well, I think I just have to walk all the way back there again, which means I'm going to get into more encounters, most likely. So we'll just skip back to camp again. Alright, well, Nina went up a level. Looks like she got some pretty good stat gains, and she learned Typhoon, which I believe is level 3 wind magic. So that's going to be really good. And we did also get a vitamin to drop, so that's always helpful. Alright, well, there is Ryu up a level, also to level 29, doing pretty good there. Didn't get any new skills, but pretty good stat increases across the board. Almost at 100 base agility. His equipment, of course, drops that by quite a bit, but still, useful. But here we are, back at camp. Probably have to talk to Cray, but let's talk to everyone else first. Urshan says that we should rest while we can. Okay, he's sleeping. What do you want, girl? Hey, girl. Didn't catch any fish? Well, we'll be alright. Yep, puka puka. Guess there's no use worrying over something I can't do anything about. Yep. Alright, well, I think all we have to do is rest and save. Hey, look, the tide! Looks like it's going out. Let's go see. guess we're lucky the tide changed so soon. We'd better get going again or we might get stuck. Wonder if the path on the other side of the island's also reappeared. Yeah, probably. Urshan, come with me. See, I told you that we just had to be patient. Indeed. Leaving already? Yep, we are. Alright, do I have to walk all the way back over there again? With just the two of us again? I've been going down this path often. And I'm ready to stop. Ready to move on in the world. Although I think we don't have to go all the way to the fishing spot. I think it's just over here to the side. Alright, one more battle here. Let's just do a charm into an attack. And then on the next turn, we'll charm and attack the next one. Since Nina can't take either of these guys out with a single hit anyway, but Ryu can, I'm just using charm on them first and then attacking them. Because either way, I'm going to get hit once, so it doesn't really matter that much. And I might as well increase my odds of getting an item. It's about the only useful thing that Nina can actually do in this situation. Because even if I use combo magic, it's not going to take both opponents out anyway. It still would only take out one at best. So, might as well just do that. Use no AP, get a vitamin. Might as well. Alright, yeah, here we go. The flats have reappeared. This means we can get to the mainland. Cool. Get in my party, because I want to see if I can steal those, or get some apples, or bananas. Hey, Cray. Right, let's go. Alright, cool. There we go. Okay. So, from here in Saldine, I believe we can... Yeah, we can come back to Saldine whenever we want to go fishing. We can go up, which I don't know what that will lead me to. We can come back up here, which will lead to... this area? Which I think is just south of Pabab. Yeah, it's just this little bitty area here. So that's not... I don't think that's terribly important. Yeah, because here's Pabab. Okay. Alright, cool. So we can actually do some things here. Now, what we haven't done in a while is check in on the ferries. I think Saldine is where we go if we want to fish. I'm really curious what this is. Is this just a quick way to the fishing area? Or is this a different fishing area? Fishhead Beach. Oh, buddy. Whew! I kept swimming and swimming, and before I knew it, I ended up here. You're the first people to be able to keep up with me. I'll give you credit for that. You're tough. I like your spirit. And you know why I've been chasing... And I know why you've been chasing me, too. It's because you admire me, isn't it? Don't be embarrassed. Well, since you've shown how tough and dedicated you are, I'm willing to show you all the things I've learned in my travels and teach you how to fight like me. What do you say? Well, we can get Khan to be a master. Obviously, we have to. Alright, so first I'll teach you Valor. That's the core of a fighter's heart. It's what lets him get back up again and again. Once you learn that, you'll be one step closer to me. Oh boy. Okay, so he decreases AP, increases attack and agility, and also decreases intelligence. So, I need to put him on someone that I don't want to be doing magic, basically. That's a toughie, actually. So I could just put him on Urshan. I think at this point Urshan actually has enough AP that it really wouldn't be terrible. I could also just put him on Cray. Cray has like none AP, but that's kind of his thing. This would increase his speed a little bit, which would be good, and it would continue to increase his attack, which is his whole shtick. So honestly, I should probably stop trying to balance out Cray and just min-max him. So sure, we'll put him on con. Fighting! That's the way to prove what kind of man you are, or woman. Once you've been in 300 fights, come back and I'll show you something. You must learn to fight yourself as well as your enemies. Only then can you be called a true warrior. I think we've been in 300 fights. Are you reveling in the glory of battle? I live for battle, so I know you must as well. I see you fought many battles since we last met. Not really, but sure. I can see it in your eyes and sweat-stained clothes. Excellent. You're an inspiration to fighters everywhere. Shout! It took me a long time to perfect that move, but I'll give it to you in honor of your skill. Okay, cool. So we get Shout, which can stun all combatants. Honestly, not a bad move. We would want it on someone who's really quick, so let's put it on Urshan. Probably best to put it on Nina, actually, but once you've been in 500 fights, come back and I'll show you something else. Have we been in 500? I'm not sure. Yes, we have. Alright. Tiger Fist. Took me a long time to perfect that move. I'll give it to you, though. Okay, cool. Versus all targets. Sorry, I'm gonna need longer time on that. Damage to hit change with power and agility. Okay, so having high attack and speed increase the damage of this move. So it would actually be probably a pretty good move for Ryu. I think it would be an amazing move for Urshan, because Urshan has really high attack and with his current equipment, really high speed. So I think that would actually be a very, very good move for Urshan. So sure, we'll give him Tiger Fist. 600 fights. Okay, not taking as much this time. Have we been in that many? I don't actually know. Nope, okay. So we need to be in 600 fights. I don't remember if the stat screen will actually tell us that. Encounters. 514 encounters. Okay, so we need to get in quite a few more fights before we can do anything there. But we found a new master. I thought this might be a fishing spot or something. Cool, that's good to know. Fair enough. I know I don't feel like we've done a whole lot in this episode, but we got a new master. I'm gonna go check in on the fairy village real quick, and because we haven't been able to talk to them in a while. Just make sure that they are still, alive. And also see if the Aurum prices have increased, in which case I can sell some Aurum. And then I think we'll probably call it for today, because I think we might have been going a little long. Crops are ready to harvest. Okay, cool. So we should take a look at that. Alright, let's take a look at job and orders just to make sure. Okay, so yeah, everything is still good in the hood. I think we do need to get more people in soldiers, being soldiers. Also, I can send off the explorer again. So here's what we'll do. Okay. All right, there we go. So we're gonna switch you to being troops as well, and I can probably move some people off of either Aurum or from one of the shops, but I'll worry about that later. What I need to do right now is change out. We'll change out Cray for Urshan. Then, okay, yeah, we got berries. Woo. Alright, fair enough. Let's drop some apples on you. Why not? We'll do 11, sure. We'll drop... Oh, that's right, I also wanted to I wanted to see if I could get... we'll drop some berries as well. I wanted to see if I could get bananas. So I think I'm going to have to do that real quick before I end this episode. And we'll give you a couple Molotovs, just because. Alright, cool. I do definitely need to rearrange the fairies. I'll probably take care of that off screen. Buy and sell Aurum. Let's see, what's the price at now? It is low. Okay, noted. So it's just plummeted. The prices are gonna go up soon. I can feel it. Cool, okay. Do you want to trade Aurum you have for an... Oh, that's right. You can trade Aurum for an item with this person to get these seeds. Which... I don't know. Is probably useful, but I'm not that concerned about it. Also, I could always just switch someone in here if I wanted to trade for seeds, and then switch them back. Because it doesn't require them going up any kind of level. They just need to do that. So that's the thing. Alright, cool, fair enough. Well, oh, that's right. Bananas. We're gonna go see if I can get the frickin' bananas. And then we're gonna call it for today. It's very important to make sure I can get bananas. This episode is going very long, but I don't care. We're getting bananas. So we're gonna go back to Saldine. I wonder if this will drop me immediately into the fishing spot. It does not. Okay. Somewhere on this beach, I think there's banana tree. Can I get... I got stung, berries. Are you sure? Are you sure that I get berries from this tree? Are you sure? Okay, well, fair enough. It looks like we do not get bananas, we just get berries. Sometimes. Sometimes we get stung by a caterpillar. Okay, fine. In our next episode, we'll go to Koshka. I need to do more fishing now that that's actually accessible to me again. But I will see you guys in our next episode of Breath of Fire 4.